people, hey, if anybody else is watching this, so I decided to post this on YouTube. Y'all, I'm out here in the garage, just taking a moment, bruh. To make a long story short, my baby back here, she ain't been running a good minute. Today is November 15th. I ain't drove this car since September 1st. So, yeah, because I had to. The alternator, it was a used car. Like, don't get me wrong. Chiquita, I like to call my car Chiquita, whatever. Just me, I don't care. But I'm thankful for Chiquita. Like, I just want to say I'm thankful for Chiquita. Even though she a little flat back there. But I'm still thankful for this car. Because when I had to get this car, the way I had to get it, it wasn't nothing. I didn't have to do nothing illegal or nothing. It's just, I had to technically go behind my mama back just to get the car. So it was like the fact that I even got it, even after I got it, I still couldn't technically drive it. One, because I didn't have proper license and all that stuff. And then, well, the car had to be fixed as it was, so I had to park some money to get it fixed. But as I'm walking around the car now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I scheduled an appointment for Monday to go get the alternator. I got the alternator sitting right in here. I scheduled an appointment to go get it fixed. And I have to go call AAA to come tow it back on to the place where it's gonna get fixed at. That's all fine and good, right? But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. For those of y'all that know me, I used to work at Arby's, and that ended. And I'm glad I brought this up too. That ended on August 31st. And it wasn't like I quit because I had problems with people, or I quit because I didn't quit because I didn't have any problems with anybody. And I like everybody at my job. I didn't mind what I was doing, but it got to the point where it was like, I know I'm young, but I don't want to do this. It's like, I don't want to have to get up. Well, let me not necessarily say I don't want to have to get up and go to work. I don't want to have to get up and know that I have to go to work and I don't want to go. Not necessarily because there's anything wrong with anything I was doing. Because honestly, the people at my job, like, I got along with mostly everybody at my job. So, like, that wasn't the problem. It was like, just in the back of my mind, I knew I should be doing something better than this. And it's kind of like so much that I want to say, but just try to run it all together at one time. But I'm really, back to the moral of the story, I'm really just thankful for this car. This car, it took me to my first job when I first started working at Arby's. But it was August 31st. That night, which was so interesting, before I actually knew that my alternator, which is the problem, this is 2007, so it's about that time, 150,000 miles, about time for it to be replaced. But I didn't know that my alternator was actually going out. Like, again, German car, so many things could be wrong with something. But anyway, August 31st, that night before I had left, I'll tell you that Arby's is right next to AutoZone. Thank God. That's probably why. Cause I put in a lot of applications for other jobs. Okay, this turned from a car video to a life story rant. So y'all just gonna go with it. If you're still watching this video, then thank you. And if I decide to post this on YouTube, because I'm still trying to get myself up to do that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit all them buttons. But anyway, the Arby's is right next to AutoZone, and I had a just gotten a battery for the car, because the old battery, it's time to get it replaced. That battery wasn't no more than a few months old. So I was out on my break and I was trying to turn my car, because I'll come out to my car and just sit. But look, what had happened was I went out there and the car didn't start. So I'm thinking there's something wrong with the battery, because there have been many times before where I love this car, and now that I know what's wrong with it, I know it even. No, I'm not even gonna say that. I know for a fact once I get this part working, this gonna be a whole brand new car. Like, we really gonna be on some big boy shit. Like, shout out to Gucci Man, Big Boy Diamonds, like Big Boy Diamond right here. But okay, let me just get to the point, y'all. I got too sidetracked. Long story short, that night I was working on trying to get just relax on my break, and the car just wouldn't work. So luckily I knew one of the guys from AutoZone. He came over and put a new battery in. That was able to get me home. Sunday, that was a Saturday night. The next day, on Sunday, which was September 1st, I was going over to my aunt's house, and which was funny because I made the joke where it was like, I was on the way over there, and I called myself trying to take the, not necessarily scenic route, but I'll just say a different route. And what so happened was, when I turned at it's a A exit and a B exit. I normally take the B exit, but instead this time I took the A exit, because don't know how, I swear I took the A exit one time and it took me over to the side of town that my aunt was on. Ironically, when I took this exit, when I think about it, like I just said, that it probably wasn't the same exit, but then again, it was like in the same area, and like, not gonna lie to y'all, sometimes I don't know, like I know where I'm going, but yeah, anyway, I caught myself trying to take a different route, which I'm so glad I did, because it could have ended in so many different ways. But if you live in Nashville, you know where Broadley Parkway is. I had got on Broadley Parkway and was riding down, like I'm heading towards Murfreesboro Road, and it kind of freaked me out at first, but after it all happened, I had to look at it and laugh, because once I got off of Broadley Parkway, I had on my dash all of my lights. If you know anything about Audis or any type of German car with some type of modern electronic, was driving, and your cars and drive, the drive selectors lit up. So next thing I know, all of my park, reverse, everything lights up, and it says transmission fault. Go see your mechanic. And not gonna lie to y'all, we got it now. It just ain't in the account. We got money for a mechanic. It's on the way. But I just had to. Luckily, I literally had to pull off the side of the road, off into a parking lot, into kind of like plaza type area, where I literally could not even pull in a parking spot. I pulled in the parking lot and literally broke down in the middle of the parking lot. But it wasn't nothing I could do but just laugh, because I was like, I know something has to come. Something better's got to come out of this. Because literally, okay, I'm not going to lie to y'all. So I'm going to have to be dropping more YouTube videos. I might go drop the old ones that I recorded but I never dropped. But I guess I'm putting this on YouTube now. So hey YouTube, how y'all doing? I know you're probably gonna get tired of me walking around the car, but you'll be alright. I'm actually so thankful that it happened, because even though this is my car and it's in my name, now that I think about it, I really wasn't. I was kind of taking it for granted. And I just have to say that, because it's like, yeah, I got my car, yeah, I got the whip, whoop, whoop, whoop. But it's like, in the back of my mind, whenever the car will act up, it's like, oh, you piece of shit, like, just keep it 100. Like, cause we all get mad, like, at the end of the day when something don't go right. But there's a difference between, oh man, this is like an unfortunate situation, like, oh, like just putting something down. Even though this is a car, shout out to Spiritual Soul and Kiana Lachey. Everything that you say has power. So when I would talk down about my car, the days that it would like stop working for half a second, look at what the hell happened now. Like I said, this car ain't moved out. Let me say, out of this no farther than that driveway since September 1st. So I'm just gonna make this. This is really just a motivational video for myself. As I'm walking around this car, I'm telling myself that when I come up on Monday, I will be blessed to have the money to get the car fixed. I will have the car back on the road by the time I get to Monday. Now I'm gonna lie to y'all, don't know how. I know all I have to do is just leave it in God's hands. So I know I'm thankful enough to be driving my mama's car. But again, if everybody who wants to like really be independent knows, like, even though you have a car to drive, and which I am thankful for, and it's still a nice car too, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's not yours, so there's still a sense of, okay, I have to get back on my stuff. I have to get back to what I was doing. And now, since I have this break from my car, I have learned to appreciate it more. Like, a total different appreciation. Cause, not gonna lie to y'all, like, again, my mom got a nice car that she's letting me drive, but there's still that thing, that not so much fear, but still that carrot over the head of, I can take this away anytime I want to. So I know come Monday, when my car gets fixed, and when I have it back on the road, and when I am back driving it all over the place with the good ass gas mileage that it has. Big body Audi don't play on gas mileage. It's another reason I gotta get out of my mama's car. But I just want to say that whatever y'all going through, because I know I'm not the only person with problems, and I try to keep my problems like on the inside, and like not nobody else dealing with my problems. But just a motivational video to somebody out there, even if it's just one person out there to get motivation from this video. Whatever y'all going through, whether it be something like this as simple as a car, or something as like relationship problems, or whatever you may be going through, just know, keep your head up, keep your head high. It's gonna work out as long as you stay positive and you keep the faith, that know that God is gonna come through. And again, you know, God is funny sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, because it's like, okay, again, today's November 15th, and like, I'm on a deadline. I gotta hurry up because I'm running out of storage. I got a deadline. I had to have this car fixed before the end of the month. Today's the 15th, so I have to, everybody that I've been watching, I just have to say I can't worry about it anymore, but I have to make sure I'm doing my part to get it done. But at the same time, I'm not going to stress about it. I have to take it all and put it all in God's hands. So, again, I guess I'm putting this on YouTube now. So I just want to say thank you for everybody that's watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Money at Midnight, got more music on the way. If you seeing this before the 19th of Black Friday 3 coming out, November 29th, 2019, I'll be sure to catch y'all on the flip side, because I only got a few more tickets left. So I will see y'all later.
In the garage trying to fix the whip, cause it ain't doing shit. You wanna quit on me? Then fuck you, bitch. I got a new Lexus on the way like any day, but right now I'm more concerned about how it's gonna get paid.